everyone and welcome to our 2024 TactiCon Digital Showcase. Today we are highlighting some of the most significant announcements in the strategy and tactical genre during our third TactiCon event. My name is ReneeSky.
And I'm GamerZakh, and we will be your hosts for today's show. For those who may be tuning in for the first time, TactiCon is a Steam digital event coordinated by Firesquid Games and Hooded Horse, centered around celebrating over 100 games across the strategy genre. From space to fantasy, turn-based tactics to RTS, and everything in between. And it includes events like panel talks with developers, demos, sales, and, of course, this very showcase.
So sit back, relax, and soak in the new announcements, upcoming releases, and gameplay trailers as you strategize just how many of these games you'll be taking a deeper look at during the event. Let's get rolling. Don't you just hate it when you nearly manage to escape the most brutal prison in the galaxy, only to be shanked at the last moment and regenerated into a new body? Turns out a life sentence is for life in Space Prison from Wooden Alien and Firesquid.
This social RPG will have you exploring all the nitty-gritty details of a sci-fi prison escape, including managing your squad, crafting items, and fighting in turn-based brawls. Learn your fellow inmates' stories as you rise through the ranks of gangs, and, most importantly, feed and tame your little ratty friend.
I do have a very important question, Zach.
Yeah?
Can you pet the rat?
Oh, yes, you can indeed pet the rat.
Welcome, fish, to the toughest prison in the universe. Where death's just an inconvenience. Crafting will help you survive in here. And find your own way out. Rats will be your soulmates. Till you can get in with one of gangs ruling this place. Gravity Fist. Downright brutal brawlers, them lot. And the anarchist saboteurs over in Hypernova. We got all sorts, each one with their own story. You choose who to side with and who to stab in the back. You gotta rise up their ranks, but the higher you rise, the tougher it gets. Until faced with the prison itself. But I'm sure you'll do just fine. After all, you got your whole life left in here.
It's time to lead your people to victory, whatever that may mean for you in Norland. From Long Jaunt and Hooded Horse, this medieval colony sim beckons you to build and manage your village as a sovereign ruler, engage in diplomatic relations, and potentially plant the seeds of war using deception and subterfuge.
Survive the plagues, famines, fanatics, and disasters that may befall you in your quest for greatness. The land is yours to rule however you see fit. Norland releases today, so check it out now and see how well you can rule as a noble sovereign.
Welcome to the cozy, vibrant world of Earth of Oryn from Stray Fawn Publishing and Earth of Oryn. This classic medieval city builder encourages you to shape and master the world around you to provide for your villagers, build bustling towns, and defend them from hostile kingdoms.
Explore the region to find new lands to settle while shaping your future in the campaign. Protect your people, grow your city, and adventure through the wilderness to ensure the survival of your villagers. Earth of Oryn is heading into a beta that you can sign up for today. Check out their Steam page for more information. Now for something a little different, let's dive into Chaotic Era, the grimdark RTS from Bobby Technology. This gritty sci-fi takes place in the late 28th century in a crumbling solar system, and you, the player, will command a human shipwrecked crew fighting for survival, or the aliens tormenting the remnants of humanity.
Navigate your way across procedurally generated planets amongst the grim dark art style while making snap decisions to stay one step ahead. But remember, one mistake could cost you everything. Chaotic Era just released on Steam. Let's check out the trailer. Let's descend into the horrors of Salento Valley in Vultures, Scavengers of Death. Battle zombies and monsters in your quest to retrieve a valuable artifact while learning more about the history of the area and the bioterrorist attack orchestrated by a secret cult.
This classic survival horror roguelike will have you running missions for different clients while managing your resources and defeating creatures from your nightmares. Vultures Scavengers of Death has a new demo you can play during TactiCon, but in the meantime, check out this trailer. Establish a home for your industrious mice under the oppressive paw of your cat overlords in Whiskerwood, the just-announced city builder from Minakata Dynamics and Hooded Horse.
Featuring complex simulations, intricate production chains, elaborate automations, and the age-old rivalry between cat and mouse, you'll harness the ingenuity of the humble mouse to carve mountains, traverse seas, and build grand cities on untamed new lands to meet the ever-growing demands of your masters, as you'll see right meow in our first look at the game. It's time to gallop into history with Legends of the Round Table, the medieval adventure RPG from Artifice Studio, featuring beautifully crafted, hand-drawn environments and authentic medieval music. It's never been easier to imagine yourself as a knight questing for the king.
Engage in deadly combat, complete adventures, and make decisions that affect the future of your realm by managing your knights and following their stories. The decisions you make will have consequences, and your losses are permanent. Reckon you've got what it takes to sit at the round table? Let's have a look at the very first gameplay video.
Hello, I'm Jan, director at Artifice Studio, and we're working on Legends of the Round Table, a party-based RPG inspired by the tales of King Arthur, featuring thrilling, turn-based combat grounded in the authentic rules of chivalry. Legends of the Round Table is the first game in a series that will cover the entire reign of King Arthur and his knights. You'll experience the stories as they were told, but also the combat, the diplomacy, the romance, the great battles that dictated who was in power, and so much more. This video premiere will dive into the combat mechanics of the game and the unique honor system. Legends of the Round Table uses a card system to make you the artisan of your own destiny. Use up all your powerful grail cards early on to romance that lovely lady, and you might find yourself facing a dragon with only 1s and 2s later. You'll have a variety of weapons and magic at your disposal during combat, but a knight's most powerful attack is the lance charge powered by their horse's strength. The richer they are, the better horse they can afford, making their charges even more devastating. Like in medieval legends, your knights are bound by a code of honor during combat, and actions like attacking another knight with a ranged weapon or attacking a disarmed enemy will cost them honor points, affecting the group's cohesion. The higher the party's cohesion, the more powerful grail cards you'll find in your deck. Killing enemy knights is rarely a good idea. Forcing them to surrender and granting mercy means you'll be able to secure a ransom. Ransoming captured knights is the best way to gain opulence, meaning more servants, more squires, better gear, and mounts. Mercy also means avoiding a needlessly long fight. Every injury in Legends of the Round Table is a serious matter that can take a knight years to heal from. There's no magical potions to regrow limbs. There's no grinding in the game. Every item, creature, person, and event has a narrative reason to exist. You won't be killing things for the sake of it, and often, you might choose to avoid combat altogether and opt for more diplomatic solutions. There's a lot more we're eager to share with you. The morale and fatigue systems, the great battles, friendships and rivalries, aging knights, different rules for foot combat, fantastic and exotic beasts, magical items, spells, and much, much more. If I've piqued your curiosity, and you'd like to discover the Arthurian epics through a deep RPG faithful to the legends, wishlist Legends of the Round Table on Steam and find us on social media.
We continue our historical foray with Becoming Saint, an RTS roguelike that puts you in the shoes of a young Italian woman on her journey to preach, inspire, and convert. Sainthood is your prize, but to get there, you'll need to harness the religious fervour of Assisi, Italy in the 14th century.
Making choices is key to ensuring your place in history, with many different paths for you to walk. Engage in small-scale battles, and if you should fall, new challenges await your reincarnation. But keep in mind, the longer you live, the longer you'll be remembered.
Prepare your squad and get ready to deploy to a mysterious planetary body in USC Counterforce. Angry Cat Studios and Creatio 49 have joined forces with Firesquid to bring you this awesome sci-fi RTS inspired by XCOM classics.
Design your ultimate team and push your skills to the limit and take command of your fleet, investigating a mostly unidentified alien threat. So we've got a brand new trailer to celebrate the 1.0 release, so let's take a look.
Commander, report in. You have been tasked with leading this operation. Gather your best team, and we'll follow you into hell.
Yes, sir.
Just don't get us all killed out there. These aliens don't mess around, so you better have your head in the game. If we are going to make it through this, we're going to need everything we can get, and defend it with everything we've got. The odds are against us. Hordes of aliens at our backs. In space, no one can hear your nuclear hand cannon.
In the grim darkness of the middle of the TactiCon showcase, there is only Warhammer. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader is about to release its first DLC, Void Shadows, and we've got all the information for you right here. It's not heresy, if it's true.
Delve into the depths of your void ship and enlist the aid of the death cult known as the Blood-Spun Web, whose unconventional tactics will be necessary to uncover the mysteries of an unfamiliar enemy that seeks to ruin the Von Valancius dynasty from within. Explore new content, new crew members, and of course new enemies as you take the fight to areas previously unknown within your vessel, as we'll see in this video.
Lord Captain, as per your request, I've prepared a report on that group from the lower decks that caught your attention. It is a death cult named the Blood-Spun Web, worshipping the Emperor by sacrificing his foes in the darkest depths of your void ship, in places where even your most capable enforcers have no influence. Although the rituals of the Blood-Spun Web may seem outright disturbing to outsiders, it has been serving House Von Valancius for generations. The Spinners too fought against the thrice-damned heretic, Voidveer. Your predecessors paid the cult little heed, but new threats compel you to change that. Kibella, the cult's most accomplished assassin, has been given the honor of serving as its second spinner. Her devotion and her deadly combat skills have already been proven beyond a doubt. She has professed her desire to cut down enemies in your name, to defend you from those who lurk in the shadows. So, Lord Captain, will you accept my service?
Are you a fan of tactical RPGs? Enjoy purging heretics and demons alike? Then Owlcat Games has just the thing for you, combining Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader and their fantasy RPG Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous into one with their narrative-rich CRPG bundle.
Enjoy discounts on both games and their extended content with this bundle as we check out the announcement trailer.
No mercy for the wicked.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
I like you.
You know what you're doing. Good.
My tail is restless.
Rules are made to be broken.
I am helpful. Am I not?
The struggles never cease. A bright future awaits us.
You are my favorite aide.
I welcome your company.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
Whatever comes next, we'll be ready.
We will win this war.
Trust in yourself. I'll watch your back.
Smile, the world's not ending just yet.
You require my counsel. Speak with your actions, not your words.
And if we had a nickel for every game in the TactiCon showcase that features a shipwrecked crew in space, we'd have 2 nickels. Adaptory is a story-rich colony sim from Stormcloak Games that will see the player navigate emerging storylines, changing environments, and the uncertainty of space as they take command of their crew to rebuild their spaceship and find their way home.
With a unique cast of characters and random events that will challenge the player's efforts to get their crew back safely, no 2 playthroughs of Adaptory will be the same. If this sounds like your starry-eyed cup of tea, there's a new demo you can try out right now.
Kia ora, and hello, my name is Jevon, and I'm the solo developer behind Adaptory. Adaptory is a 2D base building simulation game where your crew of 4 explorers have crash landed on a mysterious planetoid, deep in uncharted space. Using your creativity and the planet's limited resources, you must keep your team alive, explore your surroundings, build up a thriving base, rebuild your ship, and ultimately get home. We are still developing Adaptory, and our plan is to release the game into Steam Early Access in 2025. Since our participation in Next Fest this year, we have been hard at work adding new content and features for the Early Access version. In the meantime though, we have a demo that you can play today for free, which gives you a taste of where the game is going. We're very excited that we've been invited to TactiCon this year, and we're releasing a brand new update to the Adaptory demo which has a couple of cool new features. First, we are bringing food and plants into the game. Your explorers now get hungry over time, and they will need to eat in order to not get too hangry. Your ship crash landed with some ration packs, but you will need to explore the world to find additional sources of food to keep them happy in the long term. You can now set individual priorities for every explorer to help you design your base and run it more efficiently. You can also see what errands each explorer could do and what they think is the most important right now using their Errands tab. When you start a new game, you can now randomize each of your individual explorers rather than having to start with an entirely random team every time. This gives you more control over your crew and their traits, backstory, and appearance. There's also a ton of bug fixes and quality of life improvements in the new version, such as overlay icons, conversation logs, dragging to build around corners, more conversations between explorers, and lots more. A full list of patch notes are listed on our website adaptorygame.com. Thanks for watching, and if this game is your jam, please consider downloading the demo and wishlisting Adaptory on Steam today.
The silence is spreading, and you're tasked with leading your people to safety in Songs of Silence from Chimera Entertainment and H2 Interactive. This stunning Kingdom Management 4X also features real-time battles as you push onwards in search of your new home.
But relocating was never going to be easy. You'll need to manage your resources and units in the fight for survival, utilizing every aspect of the battlefield to your advantage to claim the win. Songs of Silence is coming in hot with a host of new content, including a new map, new characters, and more powerful units for you to play with. Players can opt into the new beta now to check it all out, but let's take a look at the trailer to get an idea.
I'm Katra. What do you mean, survivors?
In Cataclismo, players must design block-by-block fortresses, optimize production in the Citadel, train and deploy a wide range of troops, and make impactful tactical choices as they fight against deadly horrors to defend the last bastion of humanity.
With multiple ways to play, from endless and skirmish mode to its 20-plus hour campaign, and a level editor to build maps that test the skills of the community, there is bound to be a style for you. But be quick, the horrors are just around the corner.
The Cataclismo left us broken. Scattered. Lost. But we found our courage. We rose, piece by piece. And we did not stop. We faced down horror, night after night. We grew strong. We built new homes, tamed this land of mist, and we survived. They broke us once, but I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone. And with this stone, we will rebuild.
It's time to board the settlement bus as we return to the classic post-apocalyptic setting of Endzone 2, a sequel to the 2021 title Endzone: A World Apart, from Gentlymad Studios and Assemble Entertainment. Choose your starting location, explore the surrounding area, and develop regions by trading valuable resources between zones.
Disasters and droughts will constantly challenge your settlement, but you must be prepared to persist, lead, and make decisions to ensure humanity's safety in the Badlands. When can you get your hands on Endzone 2? Let's take a look at the trailer to find out.
Welcome, survivor, to the new challenge ahead. As the leader of a small settlement, you will craft buildings from the remnants of the old world. By strategically planning your roads and a growing network of production facilities, you ensure an efficient infrastructure. Soon, your settlements will be bustling with activity. Keep an eye on your productivity and your settlers' mood with the help of intricate overlays. With patience and good planning, you'll soon turn a hostile environment into a thriving, organized colony. To fill up your storages, take on the road and explore the Badlands with your Pathfinder. Navigate through desolate landscapes, uncovering hidden resources in bygone ruins. Some ruins, however, harbor even deeper secrets. The Badlands are relentless. Manage and endure droughts that challenge your water resources and fertile ground. And brace yourself against sandstorms that test your resilience. Dangerous radiation is an ever-present factor you need to account for with the right clothing and medicine. Adapt to the challenges the Badlands throw at you. You will be able to discover new zones and establish additional colonies. Seamlessly switch between different settlements and set up vital trade routes. After all, not every resource is available everywhere. This is Endzone 2. Your journey awaits survivor.
Diving in now to the historical base builder Ground of Aces, the World War II air-based simulator from Blindflug Studios. Manage your personnel, learn their stories, and ensure they're fit for service as you develop infrastructure from accurate aircraft of the time.
Ground of Aces features stunning attention to detail in all aspects of its building, which you'll be responsible for as you manage this airbase and personnel by completing missions and fending off attacks.
There's a new demo coming up soon for this one, so let's take a look at that trailer.
TerraScape is the cozy city builder from Blindflug Studios and Straythorn Publishing. This strategic puzzle game incorporates a deck building element to assist you in creating the perfect city and growing your resource supply to keep your kingdom moving forward.
And you don't have to do it alone. TerraScape features online and local multiplayer, so a friend can assist you in unlocking secret combinations, taking on intriguing challenges, and exploring different maps. Or they can become your foe, building a rival city that threatens to destroy everything you've built. Your points, they can beat your point lead.
And that wraps up our 2024 TactiCon showcase. There were some amazing games that came up this year. It's definitely a good time to be a strategy gamer. What do you reckon, Zach?
We've had so much variety, from fantastical futures to historical adventures. On behalf of Firesquid and Hooded Horse, thank you for tuning in, and if any games piqued your interest, the best way you can support them is by wishlisting, purchasing, or playing the demos if they have one. I'm GamerZakh.
And I'm ReneeSky, and we'll see you next year. Bye!